Hey everybody, I'm here with my Beatles update. I have quite a bit to show. A few disappointments, but I will go on with it. George Harrison, Ding Dong, and the B-side, I Don't Care Anymore. This is a French pressing. I got this from the same guy that had the Dean Martin one. Thank God it was actually just right here in New York, so it didn't take long to get here. And you might have seen this in my Japanese collection. This is new Bebop Alula Japanese pressing on the Odeon label. The B-side, yeah, yeah. Is that? They're only 45s. Now, this is kind of funny. This next album, I had just been watching one of me and Mr. Mayo's hanging out at the record store video, and he had picked up an Australian pressing of Beatles for Sale. And it was funny how it happened was I went online and a guy that I usually buy from was pretty good. Had one and he had sent me a thing on eBay if I wanted to purchase it, and it was $15 and I thought it was pretty sweet. So I'm like, well, what the heck? The Beatles for Sale, Australian pressing. It is a reissue, he said. What else was I going to say? He said never played. I guess in Australia they didn't use shrink wrap, or cellophane. I really don't know. But either way, I've bought them from him before, and his stuff is really good. And here it is. Here's the label. Kind of show you. Really nice shape. Listen to it. Sounds great. I'm going to show you the back, actually. A very thin cover. That's probably a good thing they didn't do cellophane. And I do know there was somebody who had commented on my mini rant video that in the UK they didn't do shrink wrap or cellophane. So it makes me wonder if this ever had it on it. I'm not sure. Finally, I had gotten this one. This is one of the disappointments. Jalen and Imagine soundtrack. Now the first record is great, and he said everything was in near mint. And the second album, I don't know if you can see it, but it'd been by something hot. I don't know if you can see that or not. And yeah, it doesn't play. It is so badly damaged that really sucks. He gave me a full refund. I'm hoping to find another one. Like I said, the first record doesn't have a scratch on it, and the cover and everything and the sleeves are really nice. And this is such a great soundtrack. It has every song on it is great. So if I can find another copy, that would be amazing for a reasonable price, because I've seen these go pretty pricey. So yeah, that was kind of sad for me. Finally, I have the first part. It's a UK pressing of the Beatles Anthology 1 3 LP set. Finally, I just need the other two parts. This was at the record store where I got the Neil Diamond one. He has a few others. He has a Beatles 6 that I really want. Original stereo. I swear it doesn't have a scratch on it. All three of them look like that. I'm going to say it some time and just pull one out. I've got them put in the back of the plastic sleeve because it is really, this album is really a pain to get all the albums out, and I'd rather just have it like that. I'll set these down here. The next one, I actually have the American copy of this. This is the German copy, and it's a 2 LP set. And I was like, and I had just struck some luck with these, and I really like the gatefold on it. Like I said, it's a German pressing. In really beautiful shape. I didn't know that there was a 2 LP set of this. I've only ever known that American copy like this. So I was like, So I picked that up. It's really, really nice. I probably have different albums of this. Anyway, probably a whole bunch of these takes, like with, I think, Ain't She Sweet. I think My Bonnie's on here. That kind of stuff. Here's the second one. Just really thought it was really interesting. It might be common to other people, but I thought it was really cool to have. I think it's better than the American copy that I have on Polydor. I'll put that back in the sleeve. Another awesome deal is, the Beatles Beat German pressing. I have been wanting this for a while and couldn't find a great deal on it. The only problem with this is right here. I don't know if it was a price tag or something, but yeah, that kind of took off some of the cover there. It's on the blue label. Really nice. Like I said, I'm also a sucker for German pressings. I'm not sure if this is an original or not. I know a lot of white labels are originals, so I'm not really sure about this one. It might be a reissue. Either way, it's really nice to have. If you know if this is a first or second pressing, let me know, please. This one I picked up. This one started out to be a disappointment and then worked out just fine. It's Paul McCartney and Steve Anderson remixes of Hope of Deliverance. So there's a couple of different. I really only like Hope of Deliverance on here. The mixes kind of suck. But there was a weird thick, there was something all over it and it went across the album. And I got most of it off. I don't know, you can still kind of, it's kind of weird. You can see that, but it doesn't affect the play. I don't know what it is. I got most of it off and it plays great. No, it doesn't affect the sound or anything. I don't know what happened to it. But I told him, and I go, I'm just trying to clean it, but the guy let me have it, gave me a full refund for it. So there it is. Paul McCartney. There's Deliverance, Dub Mix, Hope of Deliverance, and just regular Deliverance. And Venus and Mars. The remaster, which is really nice. It comes with the both the posters and everything. You all know what they look like, so not too far into it. And it is in the shrink wrap. I left it in, and I put the LPs in the back like I usually do. Really great. I always hesitated on getting these because I have the originals, but it really is nice to have that bonus disc. The bonus record with all the B-sides and demos and stuff. Really nice to have. Okay. So now we're getting into one of the really exciting finds, and it is Paul McCartney Wingspan. Finally. A really, really nice copy. I had a bunch of PayPal money, so I got it, and I think I only had to pay $13 out of pocket for this. I'll kind of go through. I hope you don't mind. I give a few prices. I don't mean to. It came with this. I don't know if it was actually supposed to come with this or not. I know the deluxe CD set, when it came out, had this. I just found it inside, so I'm assuming so. The guy gave me generic sleeves to preserve the other sleeves. So here we go. This is a 4 LP set. Here's the hits. There's record 1. Kind of just like the CD. Now, the CD is what it was like. This was a nice sampler for me growing up because I only had Band on the Run, and then I had this on CD, which my CD got lost when my dad sold his truck to my brother, and then it wrecked, and I never got the CD back. So it's nice to hear this set, and they all look like that. And I've listened to it already, and it reminds me of the first time I ever heard some of these songs, and it's really great. Reminds me of summer. I think I had this in the summer. Here's Wingspan History, 1 and 2. Like that. Alright. Here are all the sleeves. And there is some really nice pictures on these sleeves. Really nice. Kind of go through them a little. This is a great... the CD is really cheap. This is a great... if you're just getting into McCartney, this and all the best... All the best. Sorry, I can't speak. It's a really good starter. Here's the gatefold, just like the CD, same type of deal. 40 tracks. I wish it was in shrink, but I'm not going to complain. This was a pretty heavy-duty album set, I should say. This was awesome to finally get. I've been trying to get the harder to find McCartney albums now that I'm running out of stuff to get. I have all of the ones that you always find. So it's nice to have Wingspan. Nice. And this one is a bootleg. Found reasonably. The Goldmine, the Beatles. Really love the artwork on this. And it's kind of just a bunch of outtakes. A lot of Let It Be stuff. It's in the White Album stuff. It's on red vinyl. On Suma Records. Really love the color of the vinyl on these. And I've seen other prices. I mean, it's like ridiculous. Like $200 and some. And I'm like, didn't even know it could go for that. But I guess it's whoever's willing to pay for it. But I love this one. It's like really, really the pretty blue. And I enjoyed this. Like I said, it's kind of rough, the audio, but then that's just the recording. The records are really nice. So, whew, that is my update. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and with the Beatles Goldmine, the guy also gave me an alternate love CD. So I thought that was cool that he made. So that was my update, and I'm pushing my time for my update. So I'm going to get off here. Take it easy, and peace.